All right, your first stretch is going to be your full stretch. Now, when you do your full stretch, for those of you who know what I'm talking about, you may be only able to go out this far. And if that's you, and you feel a burning sensation right here, just at this level, make sure you stop there before you go on to the next level out when you stretch your legs out. So let your body adjust to that level before you go out any further. But for some of you, you may be able to go out maybe twice as much to about that much, and you may feel a burning sensation. So if you can only go up to this far, make sure you stay at that point until your body can adjust to this level here. Okay, but for those of you who can go down even further, let's go ahead and go down just a little bit further now. But when you go further, you're going to want to take your feet from this position, and you're going to want to twist one out so your heel is up, so you're able to go down into that full stretch. But before you do that, you're going to make sure you start to prepare your hands from here so you can hold your body up. Okay, so you're going to go down from here. Let this leg here slide out. Okay, let it go out until you feel some burning. Okay, so like I said, you're going to feel it right in here. All right, so you do not want to pull that muscle. So when you feel that burning, you want to stop at that point. So let's go ahead and go down. You're going to position your hands here on each side, right and left side. And your heel, like I said, have that foot up here. And this leg here is going to be straight out and laid over to the side to support the rear side of your body there. Okay, so we've got our hands here. Okay, when you get to this point here, you're going to have one hand on each side, like I said before. And what you want to do is you just want to try to keep those hands flat and just try to let your body, you're going to ease up on your tension here on your arms and just let your natural body weight push your legs apart or down from here. Okay, so we got this. You're gonna, if you're having trouble here now, getting down even further, and you want to go further, let's go ahead and press your leg down here until you feel that burning right in there. All right, we're on the other side here, like the same position, hands on each side, and this leg is going to be straight up here, and your rear one's going to be off to the side from here. All right, like I said before, let's go ahead and let your body weight push you down from here. Just ease up on that tension on your hands, and just let your body push your legs to the floor here. All right, so just keep working that stretch, pushing yourself down when you need to. And if you feel a lot of pain, just ease up, give yourself some room, and just ease yourself down again until you feel comfortable with it from there. All right, on our next stretch here, we're going to have our legs out from here. Now, depending on who you are, you may only be able to get your legs out this far, or if you can, just go ahead and push your legs back from here, get yourself set up. Heels down, toes straight up, and what you want to do is on this one, you're going to reach out. If you can, grab your ankle. If you can't grab your ankle or your foot, what you want to do is just grab your knee here. So what we're going to do is we're going to be pulling ourselves down like this here. Okay, so if you can only grab your knee, just grab your knee on each side like this. Pull yourself down. You're going to feel a pulling sensation in your lower back, middle back here, and also right up under here, under your leg here. So, like I said, if you can only grab your knee there, pull yourself down, hold yourself for a couple seconds, and back up. All right, and if you can grab your ankle, reach out, grab your ankle, pull yourself down, hold it, and back up. And for those of you who can grab your foot or your toes, reach out, do that, grab your foot, get your good grip, and then pull yourself down and hold it, and back up. Okay, and just do the same thing on this side. So what I do is I would switch back and forth. So I'm going to do on the left side, just pull yourself down, hold it, and back up. What you might want to do is you might want to shake your legs out from here like this before you try the next one here. So reach out again, grab yourself, make sure you got a good grip, pull yourself down, hold yourself there. And what you might want to do is instead of having your forehead down, if that's something easy for you, go ahead and turn your head to the side so you can actually get down there just a little further there. Alright? For those of you who can grab your foot from here, or your toes, if you can only grab your toes, grab yourself from there, pull yourself down, hold it for a couple seconds, you're going to feel some burning, and back up from there. And what I would do is, I would start at one position maybe like this, and then work myself back, do it on each side, pull yourself back a little further here, and pull yourself down from there. Okay. Now our next one here, we're going to put our feet together. All right, so you can do all three of these together. You're going to put your feet together here. Okay, from there. And the same thing, if you can only grab your knees, just grab your legs here on your knees, pull yourself down, hold it, and back up from there. Let it shake out. For those of you who can grab your ankles or your shins, reach out and grab those, pull yourself down, hold it, and back up. Shake it out a little bit. All right, so for those of you who grab your ankle or your feet, reach out, grab your feet, pull yourself down, and back up from there. Okay, let them shake yourself out a little bit there. And what I do is I would do maybe 3 on each one, 3 on the left, or three on the left here, 3 over here on the right, and then do a center one there before you go to the next stretch, just to give yourself a little more of a full stretch from there. And one thing I want to point out, when you're doing this, when you're doing your legs together in front of you, don't have your knees up from here when you're doing it. Okay, so you're just gonna cancel yourself out from there, and it's not gonna do you any good. So make sure you keep your legs flat on the floor, and just reach out, pull yourself down, hold it, and back up from there, and you should be good to go on that stretch. Okay, on this next stretch now, we've got our legs from here like we did before, with the legs straight in front of us. Now, on this one, we're going to tuck one leg back. So let's say we're going to tuck our right leg back, and what you want to do is you want to keep the top of your foot on the floor. So just grab your ankle, pull it back from here, and just put that leg out from there. So just kind of tuck it back. All right, we got this leg out. And basically do the same thing like you did before. If you can only grab your knee here, pull yourself down, hold it, and back up. If you can grab your ankle, pull yourself down, hold it, and back up from there. Okay. For those of you who can grab your foot, pull yourself down, hold it from there, and back up. And one little thing you can do with this stretch, you can do 2 things with it. You can reach out and grab your leg from here, do your stretch, and also you can stretch this leg out a little bit by just leaning back a little bit. And you may have to grab your leg here and support yourself on the side. So just go ahead and lean back as far as you can. Some of you may only be able to go this far. Some of you may be able to go this far. And some of you, if you can, just go ahead and lean all the way back from there, and try to keep your leg straight out as you can from there. All right. Just pull yourself up. Just make sure you got a good grip on your leg. Pull yourself up from there, and you should be good to go on your next one. So, I'm going to do your other leg. Push this leg out. Grab your other leg here, pull it back, and we are set up from there. And just like before, reach out, grab your ankle. We'll say we're going to go ahead and start with our ankle here. Reach out, grab your ankle, pull yourself down from there, hold it. All right, you can feel a burning sensation, and back up. Okay, shake it out a little bit. For those of you who can grab your foot, pull yourself down, hold it there, and back up. And we're going to stretch this leg out too, so just make sure you got that leg tucked under tight. Just keep this leg out here, and just lay back, go down slow, and we are on our back from there. Just try to keep this leg out straight from there. You're going to feel a lot of pulling and burning right here if you haven't done this a lot. All right, so you're going to feel a sensation there. Just pull yourself back up. Make sure you got a good hold of that leg to help yourself up. And you may want to go ahead and slide this leg out and just shake it out a little bit. Make sure you can still feel everything in your legs there. All right, after you do all of that, one good stretch to do is the butterfly stretch. And what you want to do with that is grab your ankles, pull your feet in from here. Okay, so we're going to pull our feet in. Make sure you just got the bottoms of your feet touching. You may want to keep your feet together here and grab your toes like that here. Okay, when you're here now, what you want to do is you just want to rock those legs up and down from there to get some of that tension out that you may have developed over those last couple of stretches. So just go ahead and rock your legs from there. All right, and one thing, if you want to get something a little more out of the stretch, you can push your elbows into your calves from there and just push it down, keep pushing, and get you a little stretch there. And if you're brave enough, if you have someone, they can come up and sit, or not sit, they can stand on each side of your leg and push it down from there if you want to go a little further into that stretch from there like that. But basically, you just want to sit here, butterfly stretch, like a butterfly's wings, you know, just up and down from there. All right, so we're just doing that. All right, this next stretch, or I guess you can consider it a stretch, it's going to be your push-up. Now, we went through the stretches and stuff to get your legs limbered up and ready to go for your training here. But we're going to go ahead and get your heart rate up a little bit with some push-ups and some crunches and some jumping jacks here. So For those of you who basically know every type of push-up that there is out there to do, this is not for you, but for those of you who are looking to start something new here, this is your push-up. We're going to do it in three different ways for those of you who are looking for a variety, not just one way to do something. So let's go and get our push-up. The first thing you want to do is to reach out. Make sure you're down on your knees here so you don't just fall down. So put your hands out from here. And the first one now we're going to do just palms down from here. Okay, so we're going to have our palms out. And when you do it now, when you get steady here and you get yourself supported, that's when you want to lock your legs out. And I'll show you a side view in just a moment. But you're going to have your legs out and you're going to be supporting yourself from here. Make sure you lock your arms here. And when you do your push-up, you want to go down from here. You're going to go down, almost touch your chest, right? Or if you want to touch your chest, just real lightly, touch it, and then back up from there, all right? So one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to keep your legs on the floor like this, and I'll show you a side view in just a second. You want to keep your legs up, knees off the floor, and put the balls of your feet into the carpet or whatever type of flooring you have. All right, one more time, you're going to go down and back up from there. And one more time, down and back up. All right, one other way you can do it is on your knuckles here. And one thing, make sure you got your thumb on the outside here. Don't tuck it in. Okay, so we got our thumbs on the outside. Make sure you got them in there real good. And I would not turn them facing out like this. I would turn them in where your fingers are to the inside. Okay, so we're from here. Get yourself supported. And we're going to put our legs out from there. All right, just going to go down and up. Down one more time. And back up, okay? Now we're going to do it one other way. We're going to have our fingers here, okay? So we're going to have our hands out and just try to make a web, I guess you could say a web with your hands here, okay? So we got this. And if you're having trouble with this one and you're having your fingers in from here this close, that's going to give you some trouble. So if you're having trouble with it, go and spread those fingers out as far as you can until you can bring them in just a little bit closer. We'll get our hands out from here. Get yourself supported. Put that leg out. All right, we're going to go down and back up from there. Down one more time and up. All right, now I'm going to show you a side view for those of you who need a complete 360 viewing of the technique here. Now, one thing I want to make sure that when you do your push-up, like I said, when you have your legs, you're going to have your legs locked out from here. Don't put your knees down here like this and start doing that. You want to make sure you keep your toes in the floor from here. Ball your foot in, support your legs, and you've got your hands up here. Keeping that body straight. You don't want to dip in it. Keep that body locked. You're going to go down and up. All right, we're going to go into our sit-up or your crunch, all right? So for those of you who don't know what that is, you're just going to go back from here, put your legs out. You can keep a bend in your legs or you can keep them straight. I'll go ahead and show you both of those in this exercise. So let's say we got our legs out from here. We're just going to go ahead and lay back from here. We've got our legs out and we're on our back. And what you want to do is you want to come up and touch your toes. So you're just going to pull up with your abdomen, your lower body from here. Just pull up, and if you want to use your arms, that may help you out some. Just go ahead and pull those arms up. Reach out, touching toes, and back down from there. So we're going to come up again. Touching toes and back. Now, for those of you who are having problems with this, you may want to reach out and grab your pants, pull yourself up until you can touch your toes there. But if you're not having any problems, just go ahead and get a good flow going. You're going to come up 1, 2, 3 from there. Okay. Now, if you want to try a different version to keep those knees up, if you want to try in different ways, let's go back, coming up. Touching them toes, going back down, coming up, touching them toes from there. Okay, one other type of sit-up you can do is a crunch. Okay, you got your one where we came up, touching your toes. Now in this one, you're going to go back and pull your legs up from here. You just cross your legs from here, pull them in. You're going to put your hands, you can interlock them from here, and put them behind your head. All right, so from here, put your head on the floor, and you're going to come up. And bring your knees in as you pull up with your ab muscles there. So you're going to come up, touch them together, and back down from there. You're going to come up again, touch them halfway, and back down. Or you can come all the way up and touch your knees. But as you come up, you're going to notice your knees are actually going to start coming in towards you, even if you're not going for that. So you're going to come up, touch them, back down, up again, touch, back down, touch, back down from there. And that is your sit-up. Now when you do your sit-ups, you can do 20 at a time, 30 at a time, or even 100 at a time. So whatever you feel comfortable with, just stick with that until you can move up to the next level there for you. All right, we're going to finish up with the jumping jack here. Now, hopefully everybody's went through the jumping jack when you was at school and all that, but for those of you who do not know what the jumping jack is, what you're basically going to do is you're going to be using your legs, your center of your body here, and your arms too. So you're going to be using all of that at the same time. So what you're going to do first is you're going to go out with your legs. You're going to go out from here with your legs, and when you come out with your legs, your arms are going to come up too. Okay, so your arms are going to touch. You may want to clap them together or whatever you like there. So you're going to touch them together, and then when you come back down, you're going to bring your legs together, and your hands are going to come down by your side at the same time. So you're going to bring your legs in, and there we go. That's a whole jumping jack. So you're going to come out and in from there. So let's go ahead and do about 5 of those. So you're going to come out, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 from there. So if you want to get the heart rate up, get a little sweat going, do about 20 or 30 of those before you get into your basic technique here. So that does it for your stretching out, warming up. I will see you in a moment.